Joining us tonight, Fleitz, national security expert, president for the Center for Security Policy. Great to have you with us. KT McFarland, former deputy national security advisor to President Trump. Great to have you with us.
Pleasure.
And let's start with today. I called for full restitution by the Chinese before anyone signs a deal for further trade. They owe trillions of dollars for what they've stolen. Why in the hell shouldn't they have to pay us for what they've taken before we go into a long-term deal? That's my proposition.
Sounds good to me, because for 20 years, they have taken advantage of the United States. Why? Because they could. Because American presidents let them get away with it.
This president says, the hell with you.
And that's why they're in such a flutter, because they were not expecting this. They did not expect somebody to come up to them and say, game's over, new deal.
What do you think, Fred?
So this would be like reparations.
No, this would be restitution. They've actually stolen something, which is quite different than reparations.
Okay, I just thought to throw that word out there because of the debates tonight.
That's another debate. And I don't even want to talk about that.
Yeah, we don't want to get into that.
As the president says, they're uninteresting people, and I want no part of uninteresting people.
I agree with that. Well, it's going to be Pocahontas and the Nine Dwarfs.
Now that I got you back on focus here.
All right, I'm sorry.
Restitution on all the Chinese have stolen. You're talking about commies who have stolen from the greatest free enterprise capitalist economy without response from the greatest democratic republic in history.
No, I agree with that, but I still have to stress.
We're going to mark you as a yes, and we can move on to the next question, Brad.
Look, if there's ever going to be an agreement, this is the time, because China's economy is in trouble.
Right.
There was more news today.
Wait a minute, I don't care. Wait a minute. There's going to be an agreement. If there's going to be an agreement, there have to be a number of things. One is full restitution of trillions of dollars. The bonds that are held by I mean, when we go through what the Chinese government owes us, it's just beyond compare.
There has to be a good agreement. But just today, there's news that Chinese consumer spending is way down. China's economy is hurting badly, aside from the tariffs that the president has imposed on them. If there's a moment to get a good deal, this is that moment. I'm with you, Lou. We have to press for a truly good deal. But this is a great time for the Chinese and American presidents to sit down, because we are in a very strong position.
Yeah, we're in a strong position, but we've got to get exactly what we're owed before we even begin to think about a way forward. I mean, this is nonsense on the part of the Chinese. By the way, in case any of the geniuses out there at various left-wing media outlets, including most of the business press, noticed, all of these tariffs, all of this discussion about balanced trade, what has it done? Absolutely nothing to our economic performance. In point of fact, this president has achieved unheard of success. We're looking at the lowest, put it another way, the highest employment rates in our country's history. We're looking at $9 trillion in equity appreciation since he was elected. The list goes on, and meanwhile, these fools blather on without any empirical data to support their Koch brothers-like view of the world. Your thought on Iran as we turn. That's my idea of a segue, by the way.
Yeah, no, it makes sense, and it's a good one.
Smooth and clever.
And it's a good one, because I think that we're not going to trip into war with Iran. I think Trump's got it right where he needs it to be, for the same reasons as China. Iran's economy is really in trouble. 50% inflation, 6% contraction of GDP. Yeah. We don't need them. We don't need their oil.
I take your point, but Fred, I also, as KT is describing it, and as others, frankly, have referenced unemployment. They have about the same unemployment rate as some Southern European countries. This is not a country that is, I think, on the ropes. It needs great improvement, but I think, relying upon the state of their economy to move them politically perhaps is a hope too far.
No, that's exactly right. The mainstream media is trying to say the president has to do something to lower tensions. He caused this. No, Iran caused this by mining ships, by shooting down that drone, by increasing its support to terrorism. There's less Iranian support to terrorism because of the president's policy. The president's policy is working. He doesn't have to do anything. The ball is in Iran's court.
Yeah, I think that is exactly right. Fred, KT, thank you both for being here.
Good to be here.
Appreciate it.